Okay, anybody who wants to come up, the link should now be there for you. We should all be able to see each other chat. And thank you, Kevin, for talking me through that. Hi, Bree. Hi, Tank Talk Tropics. Thank you for finding us. I don't know who's supposed to come on after us today. Uh, Usually Mike goes after Jess. Are you still on spring break, Bree? Hi, Mr. Manifesto. Nice to see you this morning. Well, it looks like these butters are going to be a little shy this morning. Let's see if we can get one of the other ones to show. Oh, we got to turn some lights off. Oh, there's Dijon and Cloud. These are two of the newest ones from KG Tropicals. It's a white or a platinum crown tail and a mustard gas half moon. Thank you, Tank Top Tropics. Hey, stupid people, good morning. Well, we're glad you could sneak in to see us while you're at work. Does anybody have any plans for the weekend? Any fish clubs meeting or trades going on? Maybe planning on setting up a new tank or getting some new fish? I know I'm hoping to get my creventas from Jess either today or tomorrow. I'll try to do an unboxing video for you. I watch everybody who has all these planted tanks name off all the plants and fish that they have in their tanks, and it just reminds me that when I go to the fish store, I've got to remember to bring paper and pen so I can write down the plants that I do have. I'm one of those people who likes to collect every size and shape and plant that I can, see what grows and what doesn't. I have new shrimp babies in the Blue Dream tank today, and I have 3 little Endler babies in the Orchid Endler tank. Good morning, Sandy. How are you today? Anybody who wants to come up on screen, feel free to click the link. Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Sandy. Feeling a little sore from the shot yesterday, but in general, doing well. I actually made myself go to bed last night so I could get up this morning to do the stream, so that probably helped a little. Now, if the camera goes crashing down all of a sudden, I apologize. My cats are getting into play mode, and they may sometimes catch the cords when they get a little overgoing. I have 3 of them that like to chase each other around. Oh, your swordtails and guppies have babies. What kind of swordtails do you have, Sandy? Hi, Jeffrey. And these tanks side by side is a good visual on exactly how much tannin can leach out of a piece of driftwood. The one on the left has driftwood and the one on the right doesn't. But I don't mind that yellow tea water look. I think it actually does help the fish to feel more comfortable. Oh, wonderful, Ian. Yeah, I just found one of those, what is it, the Estrinia stars on the glass in my tank, so that means it's starting to get all that life in it that it's supposed to. So I'm excited about that. I do still need to get the algae under control in that saltwater tank, but it's kind of the part of the setting in and growing in process of saltwater tanks. You have to let it go through the algae. At least that's what my saltwater people tell me. Although I do have a really great twin spot betta, or not betta, goby. I love the way he cleans. He picks up the sand and moves it around in his mouth and cleans it. And I'm really thinking about getting another one for the seahorse tank, because I don't have anything in the seahorse tank stirring things up, but except for when the seahorses decide to go down to the bottom. Now the Dumbo Dark Dragons, are they the green ones, blue ones, or black? I am too, Ann. All except for the algae that gets in the front glass. I never realized just how much Kevin did for us when he comes up on screen. Reading all the chats, trying to go back and forth and make sure I don't miss anybody. Oh, that sounds interesting, Sandy. Did you get those ones from Jess? I know she had something really pretty like that. I agree. Her fish are so beautiful. Those were ones I considered getting, but right now I have Nebula Blue Steel that have the red back fins, and I want to try to focus on those. I also have some half blacks um, that, depending on what color light you catch them in, they're either blue or black. But I'm pretty lucky here that we actually do get the uh, pure strain guppies in our fish store. A lot of places don't. It's actually a conversation I had with Bree that she was saying that in your area, the fancy guppies are pretty much all you get in your local fish store. So I can understand why you had to go out to just to get some nice fish. Oh, now see, I haven't taken a look at Roe's livestock yet. I have gotten some plants from Roe, and I was really happy with those. I like my guppies and swordtails too. I have the Pineville Mickey Mouse swordtails in my bedroom tank, waiting to go into the 180 when it gets all set up. And those are all tank raised. I really love it with the live bears when you can say, oh, those were born in my tank, and look at how big they've gotten. Sandy, I know that Bree was doing the live worm cultures and things like that. Is that what you're feeding to the guppies and swordtails? Oh, yes, I understand that you're going to have to wait until they get big enough to feed, but I just wondered what you were feeding to the adults to get them breeding so well. I would love to start hatching my own brine shrimp. That's going to be one of the things that I get for next month is a brine shrimp hatchery. Yeah, I like to give mine a variety of food also. Even if I weren't trying to get them to breed, I like to feed a variety of food. I know I get bored with the same flavors, so I can only assume that a fish would also. The only thing is the seahorses, the only thing they want to eat is mysis shrimp. I've gotten them to eat the brine shrimp, but the person at the fish store told me that I shouldn't be feeding it to them, that they're not able to digest it properly. So I went back to the mysis for them. And I also do sinking wafers and things like that. Spirulina flake. Even for the fish that aren't traditionally algae eater or veggie eaters, I try to give them some of the spirulina on a regular basis, just to keep them uh, cleaned out and work and their digestive system working well. So I've also done things like green beans and green peppers, bell peppers. Saw the other day somebody gave, well, actually, no, it was a couple of months ago, Lee Wilcox feeding his fish some Brussels sprouts. I thought about trying that. So that's a question that I have for everybody that's watching right now. What is the strangest thing that you have fed to your fish? or if you've experienced any difficulty with feeding your fish, what was it that they didn't like? Oh, that had to have been interesting, Ian. Yes, Jeffrey, I've heard of feeding isopods to fish. I'm actually trying to grow isopods for or not isopods, copods right now for one tank. I have had little water beetles to my tank back when I had dwarf pike cichlid. Dwarf pike are fun to watch eat. They're one of those that will take something that is way too large for them and then go through the tank for the next 15-20 minutes trying to swallow it down, which they eventually do, but it's really neat to watch them carrying it through the tank. Makes me think of gerbils and hamsters that like to stuff their cheeks. How big a tank did you have them in, Ian? I'd like to ask everybody, what's the most unusual fish that you've kept? For me, the freshwater would be the black ghost knife fish or the dwarf pike cichlid because those are really hard to get a hold of in this area. And for the saltwater, it's got to be the seahorses. I can believe it, Jeffrey. And aren't those the ones that can kind of unhinge their jaw to make it extra large? Yes, Ian, we all learn. But that's actually a 55-gallon tank. If you were going to make a mistake on too small a tank, that is a good size tank to have made that mistake in. couldn't, and anything smaller could have seriously injured the fish. So at least you did try to give them a big tank. I watched some of those really big fish that a lot of you keep, and I wondered to myself, how can they really get comfortable and swim around in there without running into each other? Chaka catfish. I don't know if I've seen those. Let me look that up. Kittens, stop. Oh, that is interesting. Yes, that's definitely a very unusual fish. Okay. I've only recently started taking a look at the gudgeons, so I'm not real familiar with their body shape. Sounds very interesting, though. But I would worry about all my little fish. There's something that could open its mouth that big. Hi, Adele. A spotted headstander. That's a fish I haven't heard of yet. Oh, how pretty. Oh, yes, they have these at my local store. They are very interesting looking. Hi, Spirit Fish. Okay, Jeffrey, so they don't like oh, what do they call that? It's a conspecific aggression, where they don't like ones that are like the same shape as themselves, or just not of their own species. Or did you just get lucky and they get along with the loaches? Does anybody know who's supposed to be coming on next? I don't want to run over anybody's toes. Okay. Thank you, ma'ams. Oh, okay. So the two females are getting a little boisterous with each other. That's a good question, Adele. I might just tank aquatics. One thing I like about this new phone that I signed up for, it actually comes up that it's a potential scam of people I don't know call me. Makes it easy to decide real quick whether or not to take the call. Jeffrey, sometimes it's the same thing. With these fish, they like to tear each other up during mating. It's one of the reasons that I've been putting off breeding my bettas is because I don't want to let them tear each other up at all. Yes, Rex is being vocal this morning. He's my most vocal cat. He'll go yelling through the house looking for me. The other one only makes a little trill type noise when I pet her tail. And the other one rarely makes noise at all. Alan, my video or my fish tank aquatics? Yes, COC, we had one cat that, he was a male cat that used to like to go outside, and he would yell, and you would swear to God that he was saying, I want out, mom out, mom out. Oh, he's just a tabby mix. My daughter's cats had kittens, and she gave me one of them. But I have one that is a great tabby with a little white on her face. She's the quiet one. I have a long hair black cat that has a corkscrew tail. I know a lot of people who have trained their cat to use the toilet. Personally, I have never tried it just because when I need to use the toilet, I don't want all those things on top of the toilet, which you need to do during the training stage. Oh, Ames, I'm sorry to hear that. Have you had her to the vet? It's possible she might be having a problem with her teeth. Yeah, I had 3 cat boxes in the house and it's still not enough. Hi, bottom dwellers. How are you doing today? Oh, well, I hope everything works out for you, Ames. I know how special they can be and what a big part of our lives they become. Yep, and at the point of having their own toilet, they may as well use a cat box. The only difference is the flushing. Yeah, I have one cat box that I put like the pee pads in with the those pellets that go over the top. I've got one that's like the clay-based cat litter. Oh, I know you can teach them to flush. Yeah, and that's another thing, Jeffrey. I would worry about overspray. And since my cats like to try to drink out of the toilet, I really wouldn't want them using it to go to the bathroom in it. I keep my cats out of my bathroom. They're only allowed in there when I'm in there, and when I'm leaving, I pick them all up and make them leave, and I close the door. I also have extremely heavy, hard water here, so there's all sorts of mineral deposits and things on the toilet, and I wouldn't want to worry about them putting their claws in it and playing with stuff. So, let's see, I won't keep a cat box in my bathroom because I do not like the feeling of cat litter on my feet when I get out of the tub. I've got a couple that like to spread the litter around when they get out. And I also just have a really small bathroom as well. I'm still trying to find what litter the male cat will use. He's the hardest one that I've got right now. He might use the box when I first clean it. He usually uses the box to go pee, um, but a lot of times he won't use it to go poop. And he'll go poop right outside the box, but not in the box. So it's like I know it's that he doesn't like the litter. I just haven't found what kind he does like it. That is a new one, and it is a sword plank. I cannot remember. I think it's a micro sword. No. Yeah, micro sword. I'm also having a problem with the male cat because he's territorial, and I've got a lot of stray cats that like to come up on my porch and spray. So he's trying to mark his territory right on the other side of the door, which is right next to where the cat boxes are. Yeah, I had a cat do it that was like that. It's like, okay, I did my business, now I'm out of here. As if they think the box is going to bite them on the way out. One of the reasons I don't, I've never liked using the domed cat boxes because it holds in all that smell. Good morning. Hi, Kevin.
Hey, can you change the view? I'm gonna keep on bothering you about that one because I hate to thank you. Um,
Not a problem.
is my fish tanks in here? I saw him earlier.
Let's see, are you still in here, my fish tanks?
Yeah, I do see him. He was in here like a little while ago, so I don't know if he's still working, but
And actually, they are, Jeffrey. And sometimes it could, I've been watching some of that Jackson Galaxy to try to figure out what's going on with my
he is
cat.
in here. He's lurking. I think he's just
And,
lurking.
yeah. And when I researched it, it could be that they're having difficulty going to the bathroom. So it might be painful on their paws or on their tail even when they're straining to go to the bathroom. So when they're done, they run away from the box because they think it's the box that's hurting them. Oh, I hate that, CLC. I've had that problem before. Oh, and of course the cat won't sit still for you to get a hold of the darn thing.
What?
Adele says, oh gosh, one day was so bad. Dizzy had eaten one of my hairs and came screaming out of the bathroom with a poop attached to her butt.
Okay.
Yes, dogs do. Yeah, that's the gross thing about dogs. But honestly, they say that when they do that, it's because they're trying to reabsorb some of the uh, protein and things that they didn't absorb the first time around.
Okay, two questions. Okay. Because that might be a better alternative since you're saying you don't like the fact that you can't edit and people are trying to make changes to the schedule, which I totally agree with. But Mike is trying to do a good job. And I understand that Mike is still getting a website ready, so it's not the best right now, but I do think it's a better way for you to do it at least. If you're upset that you can't edit things, which I don't disagree with you. So that was just my comment there. Um, Jen,
Yes.
how is IHSP and Adele not mods? I noticed that, and I'm like, how are they not mods?
Oh, probably because I'm not paying attention.
Well, I mean, are you? That's why I'm here, right?
Yes. And I think I probably didn't add Adele because I had erroneously assumed that Adele would probably be sleeping during my streams. So I didn't think she would want to have that on her plate. Let's see, it
I
was
think
Adele.
I don't think she'd mind if you did that, but yes, you are right. Although she doesn't sleep a ton either. That
Fish tank.
cow does not sleep a ton.
Aquatics was the other one.
Who?
Was
IHSP.
IHSP. Let's see if I can find it. Here in the chat, or on the
I
chat.
saw her up earlier and was surprised that neither of them were. It's up a ways, but you can also just search for it. Sorry, I was kind of looking at chat.
Oh, I appreciate it.
She's up probably quite a ways. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, she's up right by, is that like 7:59? If you can see timestamp.
I found one. Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm just. Thanks, Jeffrey. Let's try. Hey Adele, why are you laughing at that?
Yeah, candy and training, you're right. Candy 2.0.
See, Jeffrey, Lori's the one that does an amazing job. She's the one that's Candy.
Yeah, I see Lori around a lot more than Candy.
Candy.
Did you get everything taken care of that you needed to, Kevin?
Yeah.
Good. And how's Fender doing this morning? And Kelly?
I'm gonna take him for a walk, but right now he's just sleeping, lying there, sleeping. After this stream, I will, but. I try. I do try. Yes, I am Ames. I've been home for 4 days. But yeah, no, we came home. Always says, let's go home at night at this time, and then it always seems to end up that we leave a day early or something like that, and we leave at like 4 p.m. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. But.
Thanks, Monster Fish Kale.
Yeah, I don't know. Do I really want to like this screen? I wasn't on it. Do I really want to?
What do you mean you weren't on it? You're there right now. Well, wait a minute. Is this not Kevin?
No, I wasn't on it before. I don't know what the heck you guys were doing before. Yeah, how do we only have 9? We have 13 watching. Come on. We need more people.
It's a slow day, and with us having kind of broken down at the beginning, we may have lost some people early. And it's just not just either. So many of us are used to having vests on.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Well, we just enjoy seeing Jess in the morning.
Yeah, nobody wants to see our ugly faces. I'm teasing, but it is nice talking to Jess. She's great. But um she's also been very busy, so I hope that us, at least for me, taking over a little bit of it helps her.
Alan, my
She's a
cat actually does do that sometimes where he goes careening off the side of the wall and jumps off the wall.
really.
Yep. When Rex gets really going, he'll go up around the wall and around a corner to get after one of the other cats. When that happens, I usually just duck my head down, cover my head, and make sure nothing lands on me.
Okay, Jeffrey, I'm curious. Did he say that yesterday? I was there for most of it, but it's always
Hi, Ricky.
so are hypocritical. So I don't watch all of it usually.
Well, there are some streams that I watch, like the beginning of it, see what they're talking about, and when they start to degrade into certain topics that I don't want to talk about or listen to, I just leave. I did that the other day on one of the streams. They started getting on a talk about motorcycle rider decapitations, and it's like, oh, I just got to get out of this. I can't sit here and listen to this.
I'm glad, Ames, and I agree.
Yeah, Ames, I agree. This fish fam here is fantastic.
And hello, Ricky. He just came in.
Even when some of the stronger personalities don't get along with each other, they're still supportive of each other within the hobby, as far as wishing them well with their fish and wanting them to do good. So it's definitely a much more welcoming environment than a lot of other fish
Oh,
type of forum areas that I've been in the past.
yes, and they are on my case right now. Lori, so she sent me two pairs, a pair of sticker of each.
Lori has stickers.
So I really appreciated um, I really appreciated that she sent them to me because she sent me two of each, I believe. Um, and I actually put them on my tank. So let's see if I can show it.
And sometimes
Can you
when
see
I
it? It's right above Daniken. I don't know if you can see that.
I am not seeing it. Let me go to the other right above Daniken. It's a little let's see, a little far out that for us to
Can
be able
you
to.
can you make it big screen? No, mine big screen.
Yeah, that's what I need to
No,
do.
top right, three buttons. There's three buttons on the top right of my screen.
Yeah.
When you click. over mine.
Okay, let's go back to this first.
The
And
one, the one thing I will say, Lori, is it would be very helpful. At least I don't know for everybody else. For me, it would be kind of cool if it was a white background instead of a black background. Can you see it? Can you see him?
yeah, I see what you mean. With it being the black background, it's hard to see from across the room what's there.
I mean, it's. Can you? I know now I get a little bit of glare, but can you see it?
Yes, it's a little out
So
of
I
focus,
don't know.
but
I
we
love.
can see it better.
I do like the icons or the stickers. I just would say my. Okay, now you can put it back to regular view. I don't need to see myself. I love seeing. I love watching myself. But if that would be my only comment, it is great though. I do really like it. Um, Jen, did you see Lori's email in there that you can send it to or ask her for some?
Oh, yes, thank you, Lori.
But no, I really like the stickers. I just, for me, in my vision, it would be cool if it was a little bit, if it was on the, oh, like a white sticker. That's just, for me, in my vision, that would make it a lot easier to see. I
So
feel,
that's a
but
good
I
point
don't know
for
about you.
us to take into consideration when we create our stickers to have a high contrast to make it easier for people who either have vision problems like you or vision problems like me who just don't want to put their glasses on to see it every time. It does tend to show up better on a white background or
Or
light colored.
I don't know, just something to think about. I don't want you to feel like you have to. I'm not trying to harp on you, because I love you, Lori, but
We
is
just
a
want
little.
to help you
Oh,
make sure people can see it the best.
this is this is Catfish Nation's sticker. I don't know, a little bit easier to see on here
Let
than
me
on
put
the.
that on the other. Yep.
But that one is Catfish Nation.
Okay.
And if you email her, she will send. I believe she will send you both. And I did like that she gave me two of each. I really did like that.
All right,
Thank
yeah,
you.
well, yeah, I want to get some stickers made too, but I really want to develop the logo first.
I was gonna say I need a logo first.
I do like the seahorse thumbnail that I have, but I'm thinking about trying to get something made where it might be the two seahorses intertwined.
Sorry, I'm back. I need to figure out who I need to. Yeah, I need to get. I'm having somebody I think help me with it. I just need to give them a photo of um my dogs, and I just haven't been able to. So that's not on them, but
Yeah, I'm the same. I've just been holding off. You know, RV animals, I got Bree to do mine too, and she did a nice job. And I just, because I have a lot of time, I just want to mess around with it and see what I can create. And it's something that I learned
yeah.
in college that I haven't applied or used since college. So
Hey,
it's really something
Jen,
that I'd like to do.
Jen, if you want
Yes.
to, if you want to mess around, you can help me make mine too.
Okay.
I'll be happy to. I'll be happy to let you mess around and make mine as well.
Well, you just got to come up with the idea of what you want. I know
That
it's very
that and
difficult.
that and edit my videos. Those two, I'll let you do. I'll be generous and I'll let you do them for me.
Right? Ames, what are you offering to help Kevin with? His video editing or his build up of his logo or both?
Video editing is such a pain, especially for me and my vision. Ooh, Ames. I'll drop my email because I do really need help with video editing, and I'm hoping to do. I have like at least three unboxings, I think, this week. So I definitely would appreciate it.
Are you getting fishing possibly tomorrow?
What?
Are you getting your fishing tomorrow?
No. Yes, I am, Ames, and I also put my email in chat. I don't know. I'm hoping it's tomorrow, yes. So it's either today or tomorrow. I don't know. I
Well,
know.
maybe if my fish come and your fish come around the same time of day, we could do a joint unboxing.
Yeah, that would work. Um, my question would be whose channel?
It's up to you. If you have premier hours and you want to build up your hours on your recorded time, we'll do it on yours. If you want to do it on mine, we can do it on mine.
Do you
I'm
have the
not
big? Are you do you have the free version or the paid?
I paid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I have the paid version. I'm debating whether I want to just purchase. I don't know. I might just purchase it and say to heck with it and get all the whole year. But we'll see.
Yeah,
I
I honestly
am.
think it's a good idea if you're planning on really. You spend so much time on here, Kevin. If you want to do the panels like we really enjoy doing, it's definitely something that I can see being of value for you if you're going to use it.
That's what I'm probably gonna do. I don't know.
Yes,
I'll
every
probably do a
is.
year. I just need to know if that's what people think or would like to see. But yeah, thanks, Ames.
Oh, well, we definitely want to see more about Fender and Kelly and your adventures with them. We definitely want to see your fish room and what you do there. And I know you have some other interests and things that you do that you might like to share with us too. Remember, we're not all just about fish. We definitely love all the animals, but there's other subjects we like too. Ames, I'll be looking for you on Facebook in a little bit. And I'll send that out to you, Lori, as soon as the stream ends as well.
I think your
Yeah, one of
face.
the things that I'm trying to do is collect stickers from the fish fam. Because when I talk about you and the information and the help that I've gotten from you, I want to be able to show your stickers so that people can get an idea when they're going to Facebook and looking for you. Oh yeah, that's it. I remember their sticker looked like that. So that's something that I want to do to shout out to all these people that have given me so much help.
It really is an awesome community. We really do.
Oh, you're doing some welding today, and
Who?
uh, is that Ian? I might be wrong. Atkins Nature Aquariums.
Ian. Yes.
Yeah, he says I'm back for a little bit. I had to pick up some carts. I gotta weld them today.
Ooh, got it.
Ames, um, I have memory issues also. I had a medical procedure done that's affecting my short-term memory loss and my short-term memory.
Oh, is that why you don't remember anything we talked about, Jen?
Until 3 days later, and it's like, remember when?
Do
And
we?
that's
Do
when you're saying, what day was that? And it's like, well, I couldn't tell you the day.
we? Is that what? Is that why I feel like you're never listening to me?
I am listening to you. It's just sometimes 2 minutes later, it's gone.
So you're not listening to me. Thanks.
No, I listen, I process, I comment, and then it's gone out of my head.
Great. It goes in one ear and out the other. Great.
Yeah, but it stays for a little while. In the moment, it's there.
It's always pretty bad memories. But whenever we get in fights with my mother, she goes to sleep and she does not always let go of what we were yelling about the night before, the day before, and it's like What happened the day before? I can't even remember now.
When you and I were on the phone and all of a sudden you dropped out? Is that what you're talking about, Kevin?
What?
Are you talking about when we were on the phone and you just dropped off?
No. Okay, that was you. Was that me? I don't think that was me. I thought we established that was you.
No, you dropped off because the audio quality was bad, but we never reconnected the call.
I don't know.
And yesterday it was, I don't know what happened that I didn't hear the call, but somehow or another hung up on you right away.
Yeah, what the heck?
Laugh out loud, Ames. Yeah, Ian, I can imagine. You found something good to get into there because you're right, carts always need to be fixed.
What needs to be
Shopping carts.
part? Yeah.
When he said that he picked up carts and had to do some welding today, that's what he does. He fixes and repairs shopping carts.
Yeah, I got caught up with that. I just didn't see what he said. Okay, what did Alan say? What did Ames say?
Ames, oh, cool. I hope you get paid to weld.
And
W-E-L-D.
Ricky, Ricky, I doubt it. And if so, why the heck are you? Why are you listening to me? Shh, Ames. Shh. We won't talk about that.
Do you want to show people how pretty you are, Sasha? It's all right. Mommy's not going to put you down anywhere you don't want to be.
Hi, BJ. Or J3, I guess. I don't know how he's gonna do it.
Okay.
That was Sasha. She doesn't like to be picked up.
Got it. That's why you're never in my streams. Now I get it. Thanks.
Oh, thank you, Ricky. Oh, did you bring enough for the class, Kevin?
Right now, I'm just eating a Click Bar, and yes, but next, no, I don't.
So what's for, let's see, it's lunch for you. So what's for lunch today?
It's not lunch yet.
Oh, just a morning snack?
I'm 26. There's still this for me.
Oh yeah, it is still morning for you. Subtract 3, that's right. So many people changing their names
Am I
recently.
back? Can you guys hear me and see me?
I can hear you and see you.
For some reason, mine at least buffered. I don't know if yours did, but mine did.
Hi, Jacob's Aquatics. Yeah, it kind of lagged for a minute. Oh, we're doing pretty good today. How are you, Jacob?
Really, Ames?
Yeah, you've been buffering in and out all day.
Oops. Can you hear me okay, or?
Yeah, there's a lag. And every once in a while it crackles, but then it clears right up.
Okay.
There was, yes, the bubblers. A lot of people have been having audio issues the last week and a half. I don't think it's just us. I think it's the actual StreamYard or YouTube connections are having trouble keeping up the audio.
I don't know why it's happening in culture.
No,
I'm
RB, they
thinking I
did
would like
not
you.
take over for Jess today. I'm holding her slot.
What?
RB Animals asked Kevin, did you or Jess stream today?
Alan? Am I that boring, Alan? I don't know why the heck 20 people come then. Unless it's just to talk and chat, and mute me.
What colorations does your Dragon Goby have? Or actually, what fish are we talking about? I assumed it was a Dragon Goby.
You said it earlier, micro goby.
Right, but then Atkins Nature Aquarium saying he hasn't named them yet, Ames, but I'm thinking of something to do with dragons. Okay, and it is the micro goby. All right.
Told you. Yeah.
Yeah, the Pendragon dragons. Also, I don't know if you're familiar with any of the D&D or Pathfinder genre, but there's a lot of dragons in those also.
And I know he's joking, but thank you. I know he's just giving me a hard time. I love it. And yes, I do know that. Anybody read? I haven't. As is that you?
The chirp,
Yes.
yes,
It's
it's
so hard.
yeah. I need to change the battery again. Yeah, I agree. They're really good books for that genre. I've always liked the dragons and fake culture books. The old-fashioned science fiction before the horror came into it. Yes, I have read them.
Oh, I got my air pumps and I got my Google tank boxes in yesterday. So I'm happy about that.
Oh, Jeffrey, I'm sorry.
I know, right? That happens all the dang time, Jeffrey.
What I hate is when you take them down because you burn something in the kitchen and it goes off. You take it down and you plug it back in, but you don't put it back up, and it gets set to the side somewhere and buried. And then the battery dies. So you're hearing the tweet, 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 and you're looking everywhere. And of course, it's not where it's supposed to be, so you don't find it until it's really dead and it has no power at all. And
Have a
you're
great day, Jacob.
going through something else. And oh, there's the smoke detector. What I hate here is uh, with the housing company that I work with that helps me with my rent. They have certain regulations on how many fire detectors have to be in and where they have to be. So it's like I've got 3 or 4 fire detectors, and it's only a one-bedroom apartment. And I also have the carbon monoxide detector. So trying to figure out what's making what noise can be very interesting.
How many do you have?
There's 4 fire detectors in this house.
Jeez. What about carbon monoxide
Just the one.
and smoke alarms? You have 5?
That's the. I have 4 smoke alarms.
Oh, 4. Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, there's one in the utility room, there's one in the kitchen, there's one outside the bedroom, there's one in the bedroom. And it's like they're on the opposite sides of the wall. Really? You really don't think one's gonna
Ian,
protect?
I'd say do. Go on.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, Ian, I would be happy to co host it with you, and I'd prefer a live stream, but that's just me. If you need a co host, I'll be there. Just let me know. Um, but yeah, no. My vote is a live stream when you're trimming your plants, not a time lapse.
Yeah, Jeffrey, sometimes I put it up on the big TV too, and the sounds that I hear are like, wow, was that here or there? Especially when somebody's phone rings and it's got the same ringtone.
Oh, geez. Many people have iPhones, though, so that's a nightmare.
Well, see, you have the Android phones. I just use the generic ringtones, and so many people do. So it's funny when you. I'd actually like to have somebody call me and just walk through a crowded mall and see how many people reach for their phones. All right, I'm going to have to pull that today. That's annoying.
You're telling us.
It's getting faster.
Yeah.
The problem is I gotta get a chair to get up to it. Okay, that should stop that. Thank goodness for the step ladder. What every fish room needs, a step ladder.
Well, Ian, that would be awesome. If she would do it, that would be awesome. I'm just offering. I'd be happy to if you need somebody. So do I.
Ian, that would be great. That if she's willing to do that for you. Um, you know that there is a way that if she's uncomfortable showing her face and just wants to be heard, you can put a still picture up, and she can still talk through the audio stuff.
What, like this? What are
Yes.
you doing?
Exactly like that. Just switching from one screen to the next because there's a lag on the YouTube screen.
Got it. Is there one on StreamYard?
A little
Is
bit, but not as bad.
hmm.
And that could be my internet connection causing that too.
So if I want to do a video on it. Actually, Ames. But if you want to do live streams, you can do it from YouTube. My understanding is you can't have more people up, and I prefer StreamYard. So it's pretty easy and intuitive. You just connect it, have it basically connect to your um YouTube/Gmail account, and then you can just broadcast. So it's not that difficult. You just have to sign in. You have to sign up for StreamYard and then join your email account, basically.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to turn the bubblers on my sponge filters down a little so that they don't make quite as much noise. There's a free version and there's a paid version, Ames.
20 minutes or 20 hours for the free version. 6 people can come up, and it's free every month.
And I'm going to be right back.
Yeah. So Adele says if you do it on YouTube, you can only do solo live streams, but StreamYard allows multiple people on the stream at once, and you can do it on the phone. StreamYard is free. Basic, you get, or free version, you get 20 hours and 6 people up on panel. Whereas if you pay for it, I think it's unlimited hours, but I could be wrong. You can have up to like 10 people up on panel. You can, let's see, what else can you do? You can stream to both Facebook and YouTube. Um, and I want to say others, but nice, Ricky. Ames depends what phone you have. If you have an iPhone, I've done it from Safari before. You can do it, but you have to set it up on your laptop. So you have to set up the stream and start it on your computer, and then you can transfer to your phone. I'm pretty sure. Although Ricky, not Ricky, Griffin said that you can do it all from your phone. So, not sure about Android, but I'm pretty sure you can do it all from your phone. At least so, Rick.
That's something that we should think about doing for a video, is actually researching all these different ways that we can connect and stream, and maybe making a video tutorial for people, because you really have a better handle on the electronics part than a lot of us do.
I like to think so, but that's just also my generation.
But that's why my generation needs help.
That's funny, Jeffrey.
Now, see, mine, I used to have it say "not the mama" on my husband's phone when my daughter would call. Yeah, you're right, Jeffrey.
We'll
We
probably
might
take what down?
we might need to do that through a Discord thing or something.
Take what down?
Tutorial on how to connect from all the different platforms.
I think I've seen it on YouTube before, I think. And I would be really surprised if YouTube and StreamYard don't work together. Because they're used pretty much in tandem.
Well, yeah, especially since StreamYard actually has embedded into their software to link with your YouTube.
So I think if we did one, it wouldn't be that difficult.
Right. They just don't want us finding all these other ways of connecting with the phones and things because they're trying to make it so that that's a privilege that's only offered to certain people.
Oh,
Like I know for a while I was hearing that people couldn't broadcast from their phones because they hadn't hit a certain membership goal yet.
you have to be eligible to monetize before you're allowed to stream through your phone. Yeah,
So
I'm really not gonna be surprised, Jeffrey. I just hope they don't make you pay for it right off the bat.
yeah, they're actually in the process of having talks about buying it. And a lot of people are saying, well, there goes YouTube, there goes StreamYard. Um, Not everybody enjoys Google platform, and it can be difficult for a lot of users.
I can imagine.
Okay, Kevin, now I need to know, what does the shirt say?
What do you think it says?
I don't know. I can only see the very half, top half of the first line.
Can you see it now?
Ah, nice.
No, Ames. It's Phuket. You pronounce it Phuket.
Yeah, I think we'll call it in about 10 minutes. Um, that's when, who starts up at 1 o'clock?
Yes, you can connect to multiple platforms if you have the basic plan. It's Phuket. It's Phuket. The way you say it is Phuket.
Yeah, I think next week's stream for me, um, I'd like to put out a question to y'all. If money were not the object, then you didn't have to be concerned about it or tank size. What is your dream fish tank or fish inhabitant? Um, some people like the koi's that are really expensive. Other people might really want saltwater. Some might just like the really big monster fish. So I'd like to have you stop by and let us know. Yes, Jeffrey, I'm sure that's not the way you were saying it.
Yeah, I know.
Airbnb needs a new co-host to help at the end of the month.
With your what? Your StreamYard?
Yeah,
Ricky, hit me up. You have my email.
is your co-host going on vacation or are you just making a change?
Hit me up if anybody needs help with that.
And Airbnb, when you contact Kevin, um, I can ask him to send me the information too, and I can at least pop in on the stream and try to keep things going with both of you. Airbnb, I agree. Right now, I almost do have a better wall. But I would definitely like to maybe do something a little different. Currently, each of my beds are in 10-gallon tanks, and I've thought about dividing the tanks, but then I just think to myself, well, that would be mean to take away half the tank. And I've also had problems in the past with tank dividers not working well, and having them slip or slide and the fish wind up where they don't belong, so I don't want to do that. Thought about getting the 5-gallon tanks, but that's really the smallest I would go. Oh yes, I love that headboard, Jeffrey. Oh no.
Hey, Muppet.
Well, hopefully they don't. Hopefully they'll just get a warning and a slap on the wrist and be able to rein it back in. I know I see a lot of people on the late night feeds who are drinking and things get a little carried away sometimes and one of the reasons that I don't drink when I'm streaming. I don't drink if I plan on going up on somebody's camera because I just don't want to have to worry about saying something in a wrong tone or have it be taken the wrong way. And my filter gets a little fuzzy when I'm drinking. So rather than worry about it, I just don't do it.
Um,
Yeah, then they
oh,
probably are going to be.
how much longer are you gonna go, Jen?
Just another 3 minutes.
All right, I'll stay for that long.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, so basically, I just want to say thank you to all the wonderful people who stopped by today. I know it was last minute impromptu. You're used to seeing Jeff out here, and I appreciate
Well,
that
right
you
now
to
it's
see
been
me.
me for today.
Oh, you're normally on today. Okay. I thought Jess was doing every morning of the week.
Nope,
I
just today.
haven't been on for a week.
Just Monday,
Um,
Wednesdays. She's doing it Monday, Wednesdays.
okay. So I was sitting in for holding your spot for you, and definitely want to come back and make sure that I come back next week and return the favor for you. And everyone,
Perfect.
thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with us. Thank you for all the help today, Kevin.
Um, okay, yes, Ames, and what, Jeffrey? I don't see a link. Oh, yeah, I don't get. Oh, here it is. What is that last link for? When you get them
Oh,
here,
Waylon, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'll shut that one down and just delete it off the when we're done here. Yeah, I had a little difficulty getting things to restart, which is why there's two streams.
Jeffrey, no doubt, I would as well. I would love that. Would you buy it for me, please? Did you see it, Jen?
Let's see. So a little bit.
Jen,
Um,
Jen,
yes, I have seen this and I love it.
I need one of those.
I actually want, there's a different one that,
uh,
oh, that one show that used to build all the really different tanks, that was on TV a while back. They did this one
okay,
that
thank you, Jeffrey. Let me know when you do.
it was taller than that, and it was almost like you were in a tunnel inside the bed, uh, with the bed inside the tunnel, so you were completely surrounded by the fish. And I thought that one was awesome. But it looks like we have 1 o'clock mark here, and it's a good time to call the stream for the day. I want to thank everybody for coming by. Take care of each other, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. Keep happy with your fish.
So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
And we'll see you all next time. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone. Jen, can you end it?